Lyrikill.com. Now if you got $1, throw it to the DJ. This my jam, man. Pull it up and replay. I'm shining, 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 I'm shining. All different colors, 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 all different colors. Let's ride my way, my ride, my chick, my life, my fit, my shoes. What I said, my choosing. When I step off in the club, all different colors when you looking in my cup. All how I love it when the ladies look stunning in all different colors like Bahamian money. I don't think it's funny. Do you see me smiling? Yo, you looking yellow. Do you need some whitening? I don't mean to blind you. Sorry, it's the neon. So cool, the O2 fool. I'm breathing freon. I'm speaking Creole with my nigga kind. I don't even see you got these lights in my eyes. I don't even need them. Got the rest of my life now. I'm married to the money. Throw some rice in the sky. Different nights and some dye. Yeah, you ain't got these. That's my dog. He ain't got fleas. Might have some, but you ain't got G's. And dread in the back. He got trees in all different colors. 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 Let's ride my way, my ride. My chick, my life. My fit, my shoes. What I said, my choosing. See them flagging in the back, but those aren't bloods, those are cappers in the frat. Hustlers that fam just stacking in the back, saying hit me with that stick, I put a brand in your back. All different colors when the lights hit diamonds. All different colors when you see me, I'm shining.
We've got a brand new San Diego Comic-Con drop from Paras Entertainment. Anime by Rob Cannon. We've got 8 exclusive covers with cover art by Sukisha Ray and Jeffrey Tai, with homages to Akira, Evangelion, and Drive. You can get it at the That Spider-Man booth Whatnot during San Diego Comic-Con, or if you're at the show, check out JPG at booth 802. What's going on, everybody? It's the Minty Fresh Morning Show, Season 2, Episode 58. It's your boy Gem Mint.
And it's your girl Phie.
No, don't be copying my intros now. What's up, Phie?
I'm so
What's up, little Phie?
Don't tell me what to do.
It's Friday.
And Tommy Keys, I'm not late. All right.
You were kind of on time today.
Yeah, I was. I was here right when you started.
Happy Friday, everybody. We done made it through another week. End of June. Well, the last Friday of June.
Jeez.
We're getting closer to the end of this heat wave. Yo, today on the stream, we are going to break another Courtyard comic box, and we're going to do another giveaway for whatever the book is. However, we're going to have it shipped to us, so we have the book in hand. We'll see how that goes. We got to figure out how are we going to do the giveaway then, because we're not going to be able to do it the way we did last time.
All different colors. All different colors. I don't know.
We got to make it so where people know that know if they won. You know what I'm saying?
You got to like blindfold me and let me like walk towards something to like grab it.
So what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. What's up, GT Key in the house? What up, Eric Thompson?
What's up,
getting ready for
guys?
the weekend. Man, I'm trying to get through this Expedition 33. I'm almost done. I beat the story. I'm on my trophy cleanup. Phie's hating it.
Every fucking second of it. First of all, it's not a fun game for a bystander to sit and watch.
Then we were playing Silent Hill 2 a little bit, but
Jem got scared and we had to
I wasn't scared.
He was so scared. They kept
scared.
killing him.
That's the problem. I kept on dying.
That was scaring him.
Flippy's heading to Perth for Supernova.
There was no strategy guide to get him through. He had to like go off of his just brute strength. He started just running past.
Why do wives love it when you lose that video game?
He just started running past. Like, I'm not even gonna fight these people. I'm just gonna get out of their zone. He's like, I'm not fighting them. I'm just gonna scoot on by you, player.
What's up, Juzandrew coming through on the early tip. Scotty Arms, what up? Happy Friday. What up, EML? Boobins. Happy Friday. Matthew Lundquist in the house. I like the thumbnails. Kind of a cool little artistic take.
I look like my teeth are yellow. My teeth look fucked up.
In the thumbnail?
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Mike Cecilia, what up?
Cecilia.
I just got done reading this morning, actually, the TMNT Return to New York hardcover. 6 issues from the new series, the Jason Aaron run. I feel like I don't hear anybody talking about TMNT or Void Rivals. I really enjoyed reading both of those.
Cool. What's some games?
I gotta do a video on it. And Mike is back in the house. MJ, what up? It's the weekend. What about the weekend? Jasper LaChance in the house. First time tuning in live since he started his summer semester. Missed you guys. Well, we missed you as well.
Wait, what are you going to summer semester for? What are you studying?
Xavier, what up? Tommy Keyhole, what up? Now, if you'll excuse me, I got to go fill my freezer with my own blood.
What is that from?
From Seinfeld.
Oh.
When Kramer withdraws all his blood from the blood bank, and then Jerry gets cut and he needs some blood. He goes, you got three pints of Kramer flowing through you, buddy.
What did he do after he said, whoa?
Well, he starts screaming, and then they both start screaming.
That's funny.
Saturday for Flipster right now. Fallen Hero, what up?
What up, guys?
If you got $1, throw it at the DJ. Some all different colors today. Hit that like if you can. Mock Swagger, what up for this happy Freak Off Friday? Yo, speaking of Freak Off Friday, I heard that they dropped a whole bunch of charges on Diddy.
Like they got rid of him, not like they dropped more on him.
They're taking
but they
away.
were like, listen, Diddy, we've been to a few of your parties. We're gonna take a couple of these off. We're gonna take a couple of these off of here.
They still got racketeering going on for him. I think that's the biggest problem, right? Like the RICO aspect of it. Dirty Diggler, what it do, baby? The toxic achiever. He's a true believer.
What up?
What up, though? What up, Polly Lopes? Off work today. Love to hear it. I bet it's Phie who's late. What's up, D. Marcel? Chad Canoe, what up? Have you watched Juice, Paid in Full, and South Central? So South Central is Don't Be a Menace. No, hold on. Menace to Society is the movie, but then Don't Be a Menace is the parody, the Wayans Brothers parody. Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice.
That's the whole title. It's like, what is this, a Suicide Boys song title?
Well, because it takes aspects from Boys in the Hood, Juice, Menace to Society, and makes it like one title. Paid in Full, I think, is low-key my favorite like hood flick. And it's a Dame Dash production. Cameron in the movie, Mekhi Phifer. What's the guy who plays Ace Boogie? We saw him at an airport one time, me and my friends. The guy who plays Ace. You'll be okay, B. Yo, Paid in Full is a great movie, man, for real.
What else?
It goes Painted. Cobra Dad, good morning. Stylish nerd in the house. Gem wins tea of the day.
You don't even know what my shirt is.
Bro, I don't think you realize the echo in this room just really helped amplify my roar.
Yeah.
My mutant ability.
It's a wolf shirt, Howling at the Moon.
Wolf shirt is like a genre of thrift hauls, right?
Get the fuck out of my face.
Painted wolf shirt from the thrift. If you got $1,
where's Eric Thompson? Wolf Pack.
Oh shit, Eric will disagree with them. Pate's in the house. What up? I just actually deleted. So StreamYard saves all of your, well, not all of your streams. Like you have a certain amount of space.
What did you just do?
I deleted them all because I wanted this one to be in there so we can grab the footage later and not have like shitty quality. And the top video was the one where Pate was on the stream and he was in the middle between us.
And then you deleted it.
I just deleted it.
Wow.
I mean, you can still see the stream on YouTube.
Wow.
It's just not saved within the StreamYard.
You got to save it.
Don't tell Phie what to do. Cobra Dad is learning. You're learning. I had this supervisor in Miami. Anytime I would do anything like remotely correct, she would be like, "You're learning," condescending tone.
Oh, you're like. First of all, it reminds me of the Peter Pan part. It's like you're playing with us.
It was funny though. She was funny with it, but she was also kind of mean. Tiffany Sharp, what it do?
What's up, Fanny?
Get a bag of dope and a quarter. Oh, Nico G, what up? Virtual reality fitness.
That's the way I do it.
Speaking of fitness, bro, I had to take a day off the gym yesterday. I needed a whole rest day, chill day.
Let me tell you about my little calves, all right?
Your calves. You doing calf raises?
My calves are killing me. All right, they're so sore.
Phie took a picture of my calves yesterday.
I did. You were really displaying both of them. You had them both cocked up. I was like, excuse me.
I had my legs over my head like that thumbnail that they
What? Hold on. What?
Tommy Key says that Flippy is a man of exquisite taste. What about exquisite corpses? I need to check out Predator vs. Spider-Man. I don't know, man. I just feel like I don't like all the sci-fi superhero mashups. I'm not a fan of it. Spider-Man vs. Predator?
No.
I don't like it.
It.
Steve Carr,
Next,
what
you're gonna
up?
say Turtles versus Alien. Like, get out of here.
Steve Carr says all these years I'm finally catching his first live stream. Happy Friday. Welcome to the stream.
I feel like his last name is Nar, not Knar. It's just
What did I
Nar.
say?
I don't know what you said.
It probably is Nar. It's like no. What up, Dante Cook? Good morning. Tommy thinks that some of the younger US crowd likes Void Rivals. I feel like I don't hear anybody talking about it. I just binge read the first 20 issues of it. I loved it, man. Again, especially coming off of watching the Transformers cartoon, because Kirkman pulls from so much of that lore. The whole like expanded Transformers universe. Quintessence and the creators of the Transformers. He got off work. It's Monday night.
Yeah. It's the beginning of the night shift.
Some role reversal. Perry Gaming, what up?
With your legs. Your calves were out. You said you had them up over your head. And he said role reversal.
Jeez Louise.
That's what I'm screaming.
Tommy Key says Liver King got arrested. He was trying to hunt down Joe Rogan in Texas. I've been seeing all the Liver King shit. First of all, bro, he's down bad right now, Liver King, man. First of all, he got exposed for doing steroids. Then he stopped doing them. Now he's way smaller.
I would rather be exposed for taking illegal steroids than to outright tell everybody I'm eating testicles.
But also now he's got like this hernia poking out of his belly button or like some kind of steroids gut. He looks like shit. And he's threatening Joe Rogan. But the thing about Joe Rogan is that Joe Rogan really is a fighter. He got like one of the strongest roundhouse kicks in the game or some shit like that.
What?
He would kick Liver King's ass.
Really?
Yes. Joe Rogan's a good ass fighter. Bro, if you don't know about Joe Rogan,
I don't. First of all, the thing I know about Joe Rogan is that he's a podcaster and a comedian.
Yeah, but he also is part of the whole UFC thing. He's been what do you call it? A spokes. What do you call like this? The sports announcer or whatever?
Yeah, like he's been a commentator.
Been a commentator since day one. I think he even did it for free when it first opened up. But anyway, he's also a fighter. His whole thing is that he's a fighter and a comedian, I guess. But,
Tommy Key says that he absolutely looks like he's lost his mind, and people are assuming that he's on meth.
No, I feel bad for Liver King for real. And because the whole thing is he had his whole family on board this ancestral living bullshit, eating fucking bull testicles and everything for breakfast, raw, no seasoning. Yo, he's messed up, so it's gonna end badly with Liver King.
Jonathan Vasquez goes comedian.
Well, he always hung around the Comedy Store, right? Isn't that his spot?
You know,
Cam deserved an Oscar for just playing himself. Mock Swagger, a big Dipset fan, bro. He killed that role, and he did it so well. He low key got shot over playing that character because he played a character that was based off. It's a true story. What's his name? Alpo was the character he played.
Oh, you're talking about the movie with
Paid
the
in
face
Full.
makeup?
No, that's Dead Presidents. It's a totally different movie. Dead Presidents. I never really
like when they were like those guys were like tough guys with their face painted like that, right?
Mimes.
Yeah, like mimes.
What about Ninja Mime? I never really liked Dead Presidents. I hated how Chris Tucker went out. Steve Rosa hit me with a text during the live stream. If you got a
Rogan has his black belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, says Gun Fanatic.
Will kick Liver King's ass. This guy doesn't even fight.
Think about like a kick coming around heel first. And think about that heel like cracking someone in their head's gonna explode.
Flippy just watched the episode of Seinfeld where they're going to the party. George wants to buy Pepsi and ring dings instead of Elaine's BS Bob Cut and wine. Then starts a war with his big coat.
Big coat.
Hey, listen, I show up with Pepsi and ring dings. Everybody in the party is going to say, hey, who brought the Pepsi? I'm really excited about the Pepsi and ring dings. Yeah, Eric Thompson with the Wolfpack says Phie wins. Gun Fanatic back at it. What's the plan? Do we have plans for the weekend?
Bowling.
My plan
We're going
My
bowling.
plan is the buyers that are buying this house get an offer on their house and get a closing
Then we
date.
could do a house musical chairs. We can all move houses.
J-Tex in the house. Did I hear about Martin Cove from Cobra Kai biting his co-star when she where she drew blood? Crazy stuff. This was at a fan convention. Yeah, I did see that. The guy who plays the older guy, I forget his name. He's like the main, but Creed. Is it not? I want to say Victor Creed, but that's Sabretooth.
Hold on. They're gonna say it in the thing, and I'll be like, "That's fucking right. That was his name."
I feel like his name is Creed.
No.
Hold me now.
Oh.
I did see that, and they said it's nice to know that the actor is just as crazy as the character.
Dang.
You guys are too slow in the chat.
Hold on, Jasper. He answered
play?
what he's studying for, and these are the kind of things you need to go to college for. pharmacological. Hold on, I can't find it. He's doing pharmacy shit and pathology shit. So good for you.
Like our daughter. He's a doctor like our daughter.
Oh, our daughter. She's 20. She's
our
a doctor.
Daughter, she's an MD.
She's pretty much a doctor.
This guy is 78 years old.
Oh, it's Crease.
Crease.
Thank you, Jonathan Vasquez.
You gotta crease your jeans.
Oh, Sean P said it first. I missed
with
it.
Heavy starch. Yo, this guy, he looks like he could be my boy Tim Gudo's dad. Shout out to Gudo, wherever he may be. More like Peytonful. I like that.
Ooh.
Arc 3D, what up? Oh, there is also a serious movie called South Central. That's where the OG Bobby Johnson came from. That's right. That's why they added that movie that in the title too. I was never big on that one. It was all about boys in the hood, menace to society. Was there another one before? Because Paid in Full is a little bit later, late 90s, I want to say. What video game does Phie want to watch Gem play next? She low-key did want to watch me play Silent Hill too.
I can tell when Gem's getting really frustrated and I
man.
wasn't having fun because of that. So I was like, yeah,
Nobody
you know,
was
turn it
having
off.
fun.
That's probably the best thing because no one's having a good time. Yo, they were the women who are in the straight jacket who crawl around and spew like grease at you.
No, I don't think that. Is it a straight jacket?
Let me just finish
do they
saying
not
what
have
I'm
arms?
saying. Her arms are tied up in the straight jacket thing over her head. This one's crawling out and getting all up and tangled up in his feet. You can't see her. And then the bugs are attacking. You can't see them.
A million things going on.
And then there's nurses with their heads twitching around and they're just constant. And then the double leg lady. Now we're in an area where they've got a new move where the bottom legs grip around your waist and the top ones do like what I do to you. And they just
like rumble.
Yeah, just beat you up.
I think when the nurse head starts glitching, that's when you're supposed to really take your time to get them headshots in.
Tommy Keys is Dr. Small and Dr. Large.
Flippy says, don't watch Arcane. Honestly, it wasn't gonna. Your mom and dad said not to. Who's mom and dad? What about a Tomb Raider playthrough? Fallen Hero, watch that. Tin Man says, you're doing it, Peter.
You're doing it. You're playing with us.
G Moya, what up?
What up?
These calves are mooing. I don't think that sounds good. Meyer HQ says Predator vs. Spider-Man and Alien vs. Avengers are so good. One of them is even by Jonathan Hickman. Well, Godzilla vs. Avengers sucked. How about it sucked?
So sucky.
Sean P. The calves are known as the second heart in your body.
I feel like I have this personal opinion. Like if you've ever been overweight and then lost a lot of weight,
Oh yeah,
you don't lose your calves for some reason. You always stay equipped. What the fuck is that?
Steve, Faithful Steve sent this to me. This guy looks like me, kind of.
Listen to me right
he
now.
Said, this is how I need to roll up
the
statue
amount
con.
of money that cut probably costs is ridiculous. That looks very difficult.
My beard don't grow in like that.
It's the way that
This guy looks like he could be my older brother.
Impossible. Oh, Beyond Wednesdays, Brian McClay. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Role reversal. Absolute Batman is the best ongoing series right now. Damn. I don't even know if it's the best Absolute title right now. Absolute Superman, I'm digging. I like Absolute Wonder Woman as well. Yo, Absolute Green Lantern is really good. Only 3 issues in. Absolute Batman is good though. The Bane, the last issue 9 with Bane. Bane is going to be a problem.
J Tech says, don't forget about New Jack City.
Oh, yeah, New Jack City.
Don't forget. That's a good one. And then Chad
favorites.
Knutson, I guess he used to work at Blockbuster. He said Belly was always checked out.
Belly was cool. Belly, because it was directed by Hype Williams, who had been known for doing all the big budget music videos of the era. So then he did a movie, Sincere, a.k.a. Sin. Nas played him. Arr. Yeah, if Flippy try to reverse psychology me, I don't want to watch Arcane even more now. Kraven versus Predator would be awesome. Actually, that is not really a bad matchup.
The girls did start to watch Arcane at one point. I know that I've seen a couple of episodes of it.
Hold on. What's Xavier saying? What's the deal with Marvel canceling the Ultimate Universe at issue 24 and announcing all other new issues will end at 10? Bold strategy, Cot, and let's see if it works out for him. I did not hear this. So you're telling me Ultimate Spider-Man ends at 24? Thinking, will I live another 24?
And so what is tell me if I'm understanding what he's saying correctly, so that when they do a new title and it comes out, like they're only going to ever do 10. It's never going to get to like issue 400. Like, is that what he's saying? That it's only going to be up to 10?
I don't know. What he's saying is that I think it's going to be after Ultimate Spider-Man 24, after Ultimate Wolverine 10, that's it. There's just going to be another series that's coming out, and maybe not necessarily Ultimate, whatever. I don't know, man. That kind of sucks, to be honest. Ultimate Spider-Man is probably the best ongoing series out right now.
Meyer HQ says it won't happen. Marvel likes money more than logic.
Well, I think the thing is that issue number ones always sell way better. So once they get into issues in the 30s, every issue you probably have less and less people buying. Same thing with hardcover collections. Spider-Man vs. Predator is so good. I'm tripping. I do have the Wolverine vs. Predator trade paperback. Give it a shot. Everyone's saying give it a shot.
Beyond Wednesday says time for a new Ultimate Universe cash grab.
Yeah, that sucks.
Cash
The
grab.
thing is, though, with Ultimate Spider-Man, I mean, how long can they really keep it going? They got to end it eventually with the maker. They can't have it going on forever.
Jaggernaut, what's up?
And the thing is, at 24, you know, it makes for an omnibus. I don't know. Joe Rogan would beat his ass for sure.
Yo, I feel like I could beat someone's ass right now.
Liger style. He was, yeah. Joe Rogan was a trainer, black belt in Taekwondo. Yeah, check out Rogan Kicks. I've seen him. I've seen him on the heavy bed.
Cannon Blast.
Cannon. What about that mixtape? Cannon. Austin LeMay, what it do? Who's raw dogging it? Now here we go. Jasper studying pharmacology and pathosciology.
I wanted to add extra O's and L's. Pharmacologically.
Paid in Full was awesome. Dead Presidents is fire. Gem is on one. Yeah, that was my least favorite. Least favorite out of all them type of movies. Psychosocial, what up?
Psychosocial. Do.
Remember when Sam Jackson put Chris Tucker in the trunk in Jackie Brown? Jackie Brown was a good one too.
I don't think I've ever seen Jackie Brown.
Mock would rather go bowling than a damn family get-together tomorrow.
Mock, you don't want to go bowling with me, my friend.
Yeah, one time we were bowling, but low-key, the lanes were a little bit messed up. But Phie hit like 2 turkeys in the same game.
Hey, I like bowling. Jem doesn't like bowling because the ball, it hurts his finger.
It does.
It gets stuck. You got to get a bigger hole. I like them where the hole is so big, my hand doesn't even touch the inside of
like
the
a
thing.
gaping hole.
I love a gaping hole. And I can just whip that ball. I don't even throw it the right way.
He should be in a nursing home, Liver King.
Oh, I also wanted to say at the beginning, D. Marcel, you got here on time today.
Oh, yeah, he was
you
here
got
bright
here
and
early. Also, Annex, he says, I made it.
Annex in the house.
Annex.
Spidey Main in the house. What up?
Like herself, the biggest hole.
Joe used to compete in Taekwondo do competitions in his younger days. Flippy just watched Tales from the Crypt. Demon Knight. Funny, crazy movie. I kind of remember that. Crease. That's right, yeah. What do you know about the movie Belly? I know all about Belly. However do you want it? However do you need it? However do you want it?
However.
That's that intro, fire ass intro. DMX had the all white and black house or condo or whatever that was.
Shatas is another movie.
Shatas.
Liger style.
Booyaka. Shatas. I saw it one time. I didn't. It wasn't as so. Belly, the OG, the plug was a Jamaican rude boy. You think it could handle that?
He was an island boy.
Just trying to make it. Dead President was a crazy times for movies. Lines up with movies like Boys in the Hood, Colors, Don't Be a Menace.
Did you know that one of those guys had a kid?
Who that?
An island
Oh, yeah, I know.
boy.
There's a whole thing about it. I didn't want to get into it.
Have you seen him?
I've seen it.
It's a wild day and age, my friend.
He just got into a fight with somebody. Who did Island Boy fight? Oh, Charleston White. I think he broke his nose. Charleston White broke his nose.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he broke Charleston
No.
White's nose. Charleston White broke an island nose?
He won the second round.
Damn.
He goes, Chastain Billy was always checked out. Our daughter, she's dealing with customers. It's not really.
We hear it all day when she gets home from work. And I'm like, yeah, I said,
Shatas.
this is customer service work.
Be on Wednesdays in the house.
It's like the front line.
We in the house.
For girls.
MJ. I know everyone loves Arcane. I think we watched the first episode. I wasn't in the mood to get into it. Ice-T was Ice-T and Juice? No, Ice-T was in New Jack City.
I want to feel like you're at least trying to trick me into thinking that you drew these. I don't like all like CGI animated movie. I like a hand-drawn Hanna-Barbera cell by cell.
Painted Pages says, first off, it's not a Spider-Man story. It's a Predator story. Plus, it's badass. You should definitely pick it up. What issue are they on with that? I got to check my emails. I might have the issues. I got to get that cut. Trim mint is, what does trim mean?
Like trim, like you're trimmed, like you trim down. It's like it
So the guy with the beard is trim. So what am I?
I don't fucking know.
Booman says Absolute Martian Manhunter is dope. Also trippy. I read issue 1. I didn't like it. I didn't want to play with the whole. It's too Jeff Lemire for me.
Whoa, wait. I think I like this. What is this?
Martian Manhunter.
Trippy?
Yeah, it's kind of a psychedelic art. The art style is kind of psychedelic, and the story is kind of trippy. It seems like the guy doesn't realize he is Martian Manhunter in disguise, from what I gathered.
Eric Thompson's clarifying what he was saying. Hair trim as trim mint. Getting a haircut, trim.
I know what he meant. Heaven in the Predator v Spider-Man? What does that mean? Oh, Kraven is in the Spider-Man vs. Predator series, though. That makes sense. Oh, Kraven, not Heaven. Gotcha. Dante
Cook says the season 1, episode 1 of Arcane is rough. After that, it's over 9,000 great.
Really? Picks up after episode 4.
Mock, it's the morning show. What do you want? That's what it is. That's what we're going to talk about.
So new volume. So after 24, they're going to go stick with Ultimate Spider-Man and just a new number 1. See, that's how they sell variants and get new people to jump on. A new Ultimate Universe. The third Ultimate Universe. We're on the second one right now.
But what's going on right now? Like, what else is going on?
Besides Liver King looking for Joe Rogan?
Cecilia, are you here? Are you in attendance?
Cecilia.
I watched that friggin' poop cruise documentary on Netflix yesterday. You can't watch it. You would not be able to sit through it.
Well, first of all, I've never been on a cruise.
It was the cruise that it broke and the toilets weren't working. It's all over the internet right now. It's what everyone's talking about. They realized that they messed up not letting the men pee overboard. The men from the jump, there should have been a designated area of the ship that was like, this is where men are peeing off the side of nobody go over here for the whole ship.
Right.
Because they told everyone to pee in the showers. The whole ship lost power because there was a fire in the engine room that burned all the power cables. So the whole interior of the ship, powerless, hot, no running water. No, like,
how far away were they from the mainland?
They were in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico.
So all the toilets stopped working?
Yes, they were out on the water for like
a week. They don't require electricity, though.
Right, but you're in a vessel. You're not in something that's connected to, like, once the bottom gets full, the bottom, the top of all of that liquid starts to go higher.
Sounds like a nightmare.
It was a nightmare because it was a nightmare.
Jag, so Sean P says calves help pump the blood up to your heart. Fighting gravity to keep your body moving and functioning also helps with your lymphatic system. As somebody who has been overweight, my cat, I've always had monster dad calves.
You got to make sure that the genes fit the calves. Otherwise, I can't get them on.
Liger, please put Gem on this book. Him and Phie are bugging.
Cobra Dad, I don't read. Okay, so
she only reads membership gifts.
Yeah, I have to do that.
I did play Double Dragon. I think that's actually the only game I ever played on the Sega Master System. My uncle had it, Uncle Dave, the dude who's the reason why I moved out here. And then I had Sega Genesis as a kid, but Double Dragon, I remember on NES, Billy and Jimmy. Come on, man.
I'm really sorry. I did forget. But at the time when it occurred, I think it was 2013, it was still called the Gulf of Mexico, but yeah, you're right. It was in the Gulf of America.
My favorite Double Dragon, I think, is Double Dragon 3, where you can be different characters. Like you can play as the old man. It's pretty cool. Arcane season 1 is great.
That's so funny.
6-year-old parents, Flipster said they got hooked. There's no way you wouldn't like it. Wolverine and Batman would be the best fighters against Predator. No hiding with the world's greatest detective and greatest nose. Wolverine got that nose. I could smell him.
Nose.
Rogan was never a pro fighter, though. I wonder why. Annex. Go Spider-Man. Have a good day at work, Cobra Dad. Thanks for coming through this morning.
Later.
Jack had a stress test yesterday and didn't finish it. Now he's more stressed. Oh, I'm stressed.
You're just wondering how you did on the stress test. Stressed out about the test.
Jackie Brown, 100% Hood movie. Isn't Jackie Brown a Quentin Tarantino movie as well?
I keep thinking Jackie Brown is a female actor. Like I don't like it. It's like, what is this movie about?
It's about Jackie Brown.
Downtown Jackie.
It's like
Brown?
70s. If I don't really recall 70s, like I don't know, the pimp drug world or something.
Elfrey Hilera, what's up?
Elfrey. Humongous hole.
Humongous.
Bigger the hole, the more fun. Shatas. I only saw Shatas one time.
Why are you saying it like that?
Shatas. Well, because that's what it's a soft A at the end. What do you want? How else do you say it?
Just Shatas. Like
Jordo.
Shatas.
Shatas.
What's up, Jordo? Hello.
I get that you think that you're Bishop from Juice. Steve saying, so what's the deal that Marvel ended the X-Force series? I bought the last one. I have to say that one-shot story at the end of the book was heartfelt about Cable as a send-off. It was time for they got to do something with the X books in Marvel. They need a reboot. They need a real reboot. The From the Ashes wasn't a reboot. What happened now?
Whatever. Keep talking about your stupid fucking reboot. I don't know.
What about the CGI show reboot?
Jordo, every time he shows up, we're talking about something weird. He just shows up and Flippy's like, Jordo, it's hole time. Because we're talking about a hole.
That reminds me of the mom from Mrs. Doubtfire. The whole time? She was a bitch.
I just peeled up a piece of tape that you've had.
Robin Williams was just trying to have fun having donkey shows at his kid's birthday party.
What? This isn't Clerks, too. Was it too?
Tell my grandkids Charleston White is Sugar Ray Robinson.
Tell me who Sugar Ray Robinson is. Who's that?
He broke his island nose. He did.
The Island Boys really have gone through quite the transformation. They're the Epstein Island kids, aren't they?
I don't even know. Holly Loeb said he liked Arcane but didn't love it like a lot of other people did. It's based on League of Legends, and I'm a fan of its big competitor. What is DOTA 2? So maybe that's why it didn't connect with me as much. Arcane is based on League of Legends, like that video game.
What is up? What is
Dante
up?
Cook says season 1, episode 1 of Arcane's rough to get through, but after that it's you read that. Okay.
Yep.
Should we check it out?
No.
I'm still not sold. I gotta be honest. I'm not sold.
I don't have time. I'm
dedicating all my time to Expedition 33.
All of it.
A lot about holes and trim.
Every second.
Oh, I did hear this too, that Disney's gonna go back to old school animation again. I think they're finally realizing it. Has any one of their live action movies even made money? I don't think so. Maybe some of them have.
Jordo says Kelly can be a guy's name too.
That's true. And Ashley.
I knew a man named Ashley. And I'm like, how do you name, it's a boy. How are you naming it Ashley?
John says Predator vs. Spider-Man's on issue 3 of 4. Jazz King would love to see Thor go up against Mangog in his 5th film. What are your thoughts on that? I don't know. That's kind of not really a household name, right? I don't even remember. I know the name. I gotta look it up. Oh, yeah, we gotta do this Courtyard break. Oh, this monstrous guy.
Oh, we're gonna do a Courtyard thing today?
Yeah. Should we do it right now?
Yeah. Also,
where are we at? We're 35 minutes in.
Jordan wants to know how you like how I like Expedition. I don't like it. There's no puzzles. It's all your stupid parrying shit.
That is kind of true. It's a lot of parrying.
It's all this stuff. It's none of this stuff.
Like quick time events.
Right. And it's like he's playing and I'm watching and he's like, oh, like he did something wrong. I'm like, I can't even tell what's going on the screen.
Missing one parry of a chain of 15 and you can't get the counter hit.
It's not fun.
Right now, I'm on that boss, the optional boss. It looks like a snake floating in the air that sucks all your AP. Pause.
It's a spark plug. All right. I've seen it.
The music, though. The music to me.
He doesn't look like he's having fun.
The music is good, but sometimes it's a little over the top.
There's one part of the music that sounds like it's trying to sound like Seinfeld.
It's
got a deep bass guitar in it. We're like,
at the casino, they absolutely are Seinfeld inspired. And there's this song. I feel like Flippy would love it. because it kind of has like an Avatar vibe to it. It's like, I see you, I feel you, some shit like that. Isn't that the Avatar, how they say I love you, like I see you?
Our youngest, which I say that she's 17, she's always bitching about the music. She's like, what are you watching? It plays the same 3 songs.
When you're in the continent, when you're in the open world area.
Tommy Keys wants to know if there are goth girls in Florida.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Our daughter's from Florida.
Big VGV. All right, let's do this pack break real quick, or this box break, no?
Jay does goth. She says it's so good. I'm like, babe, you need to make social media to show people your little outfits.
Outfit?
No, outfit.
All right, guys, here we are. We're gonna break one of these boxes. Are we we're good? We're sharing screens and all that? Yeah, here we go. All right, y'all. Courtyard.io. So, hold on. What are we gonna do? We're gonna buy a box, $200 box. I don't understand the point system. I keep on redeeming new points, but it ain't giving me any money. How does that work?
We have to figure out the points.
Got to figure out the points. All right, let's see.
Freaking out right now. I hate pressing submit on paying for things online when the price has 3 digits. I don't like it. All
right, guys, click to reveal. So whatever we get, well, here's the thing.
You get what you get and you don't get upset.
That's true. Whatever we win, we're going to give away. But if we get something that's valued over $200, let's see if we should sell it back and keep going for another book.
All right.
Click to reveal. Here we go.
Fallen Hero. That's even harder.
Let's see. What do we get? Okay, so we got Infamous Iron Man issue 1, CGC 9.8 white pages. All right, so this one we took a loss on.
We got a little bit of a bump.
This one we could sell back to Courtyard. This is supposed to be 90% of the fair market value, so it's about $100 book. So we lost on this one. All right.
Oh no.
So what's going on in Infamous Iron Man?
I think Curmudgeon says dibs.
The Rise of Doom. All right, so what we're gonna do with this one, we're gonna redeem it. We're gonna have Courtyard ship the book to us. We're gonna get it in hand, and we're gonna do a giveaway for Infamous Iron Man.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
Issue number 1, CGC 9.8. Cool, man.
Wait. I feel like this could. Now, I don't know anything about speculation, but isn't Iron Man and being Doom? This isn't something that's coming up?
Well, that's kind of why it's relevant, right? Because Robert Downey Jr. is playing Doom.
So
he already played Iron Man.
I think I'm onto something. This book could turn around.
Let me see how it share on X. All right, let me see. Let me go to my.
Also, May said sell.
All right, let me go to where's my stuff at?
Oh, Jordan said the same thing I did. Give it away now.
Give it away now. I mean, so here it is in the collection.
I gotta see what Jay texted me. Speaking of that, she sent me a text that the Smiths are doing a reunion tour, and the front man from I don't know why they referred to him in the article like this. They're like, Red Hot Chili Peppers front man is going to be on vocals. I'm like, isn't his name Anthony Kiedis? Like, don't we know him? Like, he's not an obscure celebrity. Are we not on a
first name basis?
Right. Like, just say with Anthony Kiedis on vocals. It's Kiedis. That's his name, right?
Sounds like it. Yeah. Yo, EML says, I think Sandman season 2 starts next week. Anyone excited to see it? I didn't even know they were making a season 2. But our daughters are actually, Jay just got done reading like the first trade paperback of Sandman, the OG series. And our youngest read the first issue. She's having a hard time getting into it. I will check out season 2 for sure. That's something I would be down to watch.
Later, Curmudgeon.
I liked season 1. I thought it was good.
Maldo wants to know, Gem, are you going to NYCC? There are things that need to occur in order for us to go.
If the house sells, I'm going.
Yeah, if the house sells, we're in there,
because
baby.
That's the first week of October, right?
Good luck keeping us off of the shuffleboard court.
We're going to be all over that New York Comic-Con floor. Hopefully. Wolf and Club Dark Horse Deluxe Edition announced. Damn, I do have the softcover trades or whatever you call them, the softcover omnibus of those. But I would definitely check out that deluxe edition. Arcane cost $250 million to make. More than most MCU movies today. Netflix only paid for the name license. The rest was paid out of pocket by Riot Games. Damn.
Tommy.
So Riot Games is who makes League of Legends, right?
Oh, Juggernaut missed the break. What did we get? Infamous Iron Man
Issue 1.
issue. Oh no.
Yeah, so we're gonna have it shipped to us. We'll have it in hand, and we'll do a giveaway for it. It's a cool cover though.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't a big hit though. I mean, we lost money on the box.
Hold on, pump the fucking brakes.
Whoa.
It's a comic book that is valued at $100. That is not nothing.
Yeah, but
because comic books should be $2 to $3.
How much did the box cost?
Yeah, well, that's a whole other thing altogether. But
Tommy watched Poop Cruise too.
That was a yeah.
Did the 3 American women piss you off too?
Those they're all pretty bad.
What was it about them that was
You could just take the woman off of there and just say those Americans pissed me off.
Yeah. So Mock, in the same vein as the Berserk hardcovers, the deluxe editions, Berserk, Hellsing, Blood of the Immortal? Blade of the Immortal, and Trigun. I think I missed a couple new Trigun volumes.
So after the fire happens and they float for a few days to get closer to Louisiana,
right?
They dispatch tugboats to come and get the cruise liner and to pull it into shore. And when the tugboats, because the boat has no power, when it starts pulling the cruise liner, it shifts the way everything is, because everything moves inside of the cruise liner, and all of the liquids get active. They get active.
Speaking of Louisiana, I just saw something today. Something about Paris inmates were required to find a bride and move to Louisiana.
Sounds nice.
What was that all about?
Real nice.
Implant calves are wild. Yeah, that's crazy. Dudes that obsessed over wanting to grow calves. Like, who gives a shit, man?
Yo, that's the one thing I'm like, I got calves.
Bimmy and Jimmy. Yeah, isn't that when they messed up and instead of saying Billy, it said Bimmy? I remember that. Tommy only got, I only gave, hold on. Need 13 and 14 for Berserk. No one's Illa. Double Dragon 2 was Liger Style's favorite.
I think you meant have.
I only have the Berserk. Okay, I don't know. Catching a stroke trying to read this.
I only have the, I don't know.
Wolverine got that schnoz. Double Dragon and MK2 on SNES gave me blisters for the first time. Nah, Mortal Kombat, the first one, when you had to go like this and try to beat the whole test your might thing, that would tear the skin off.
Whoa.
Jackie, yeah, 70s movie, Jackie Brown.
Jordo says he would get boob implants on his calves. They would be so the jiggle physics. He wouldn't be able to run. He wouldn't be able to run.
L-Free, how's life? How y'all been? Huh. Got to think about that a little bit.
There's a lot going on.
I would love to sell this house. Tell you that much.
Yes.
Would love to do that.
Just know we are at maximum velocity and we're holding on for dear life.
Well, we'll see how it goes. Just watch. Yeah, Jackie Brown is part of the Tarantino watch through. There you go.
Jackie Brown is a Tarantino movie?
Kinky Kelly at the kids. The Kinky Kelly and the stud. Who's the stud?
Jesus Christ.
Shakira. Have you thought about buying a house and putting it under contract just like the people have done to you? Nah. To me, that was the craziest.
I would have found like 12 houses by now that I would have had to fucking back out on.
The contingency thing is tough, but I mean, I get that most people have to sell their house before they buy a house. But no, if we would have put an offer on a house, we would have been lost that house just because ours still hasn't sold. But we're under contract, so it's like we are in the process of selling our house. It's just that their house has to sell. So,
and it's like, you can't buy a house if you need to sell a house.
Like they know how to
sell your house and then buy a new house.
Right, but then the problem is there's a limbo period. Of where do you live in between?
The new house while you're still holding on to the old house. I told a real estate agent, like, are we doing this wrong? Should we already have a new house?
Nah, you're crazy. As soon as they get an offer and they get a closing date, I would make an offer on a house then, because I'm like, all right, look, it's contingent, but we already have a closing date. Like everything is already done. Kelly can be a guy's name too. That's true. Phie hates Expedition. That's crazy, right? You would have thought she would have liked Expedition 33. I remember goth girls, even when I was in high school.
First of all, what is the point of increasing your friendship rating? What bearing does it have on anything in the game? Other than like, how are we gonna get?
Yeah, the camp scenes are kind of pointless.
How are we gonna plug in this
Just
game?
to pad the gameplay on the game.
They're like, guys like this.
Curmudgeon's here but can't stay around. The music though.
Tommy wants us to sell our house and buy an entire trailer park.
Trailer park?
Listen, we live in America. It's already a trailer park.
How about Big Mama's house? The Last Boy Scout and A Low Down Dirty Shame? Well, those seem like comedies. I don't know The Last Boy Scout. Flippy's talking about the characters, soundtrack, story, incredible suspense, small details of Arcane, some of the best I've seen in a long time. Up there with Walking Dead and Star Trek. Expedition, more like extradition. Get it out of here. Juggernaut story, make it happen. What up, Dave? There was Big VGV. Big GV got a great Mortal Kombat statue collection, man. Great pictures on IG.
Kelvin Espina is here and he's asking, Gem, when you used to rap, did you mix your own stuff?
No, Rush did everything.
But it was his friend. It was someone he went to school with. So, I mean, I feel like that does fall under you guys
Like,
did it yourselves.
We mixed our own stuff, but I didn't do it.
He didn't do it with these hands, but his friends.
Yeah, I think Charlie Cox does voice. Damn, I don't even remember his name. The guy, because I don't want to tell you why. It's like a spoiler if I tell you why I don't remember his name. Something with a G, Gustav or something like that. What's the guy's name from Beauty and the Beast?
Oh, Gaston.
Gaston. Gustav is his name. Who's that? Sebastian? What up?
What up?
Thank you, Tommy.
Oh, Maldo asked a new question. He says,
Jake Gleason, what up?
do you think CGC is worth the hassle for comics?
Do I think CGC is worth the hassle? I used to be a big fan of CGC, getting my books graded. I still feel like it's good for key issues. I'm not a fan of sending everything and anything to CGC. And I think maybe, I don't know, if you really love the art and you want it, personal,
there's something to having that case on them, especially like looking through them and clicking through I do like that.
I always liked having the keynotes on the label. Like, okay, first appearance of so-and-so, this, that, and the third. But for key issues, I think it's good.
Dirty Diggler says day one passes for New York Comic Con are $105 after fees and taxes.
And then you're going there to spend money. That's what's so crazy about Comic Con, right? Like you're paying to spend money.
And Fallen Hero says not to mention hotel, travel,
hotels,
food,
they
and
price
buying
gouge
shit.
They price gouge during that season. It's crazy. Absolutely not. Too many freaks out there. What about when the price has 4 digits?
That's the worst. Paying for something with 4 digits online, I wouldn't. I'd be like, I need to make a phone call. I need to speak with them directly. Painted Pages.
Painted Pages giving out 5 membies.
Ooh, spaghetti. He gets his first. Oh, but babe, this is a yellow gem. Is that the first one?
How many times I got to say this, babe? If they were a member and they're no longer a member, but they get a new membership, it bridges the time.
Just tell me you hate me.
I just keep telling you how it works every single time we do this.
I don't get how computers work. Why is it not giving it to people?
Lagging or something, right? It's like, look, everybody here has already got a membership. I don't know.
And then we've got Arvaria. Again, I don't really know. There's too many vowels in this word for me to really know how to say it. Ty Smith, Happy Weirdo 19, and Burn Nowhere. Thanks, Painted Pages. Welcome in, guys. Thanks for being here.
Oh, who asked this? Fallen Hero said, "What books are left?" I should have probably looked at that, right?
Yeah, you can look at it. You could see it. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
Hold on.
Oh,
just pulled. Okay, how do
Fallen Hero. You got to make me read.
Oh, Fallen Hero gifted it.
Jesus Christ! So the Linus Lounge, Josh
10.
Paez. I know. Hold on, it's too far. My eyes can't see it. Rabigol, Bryant, Jason, KV, Venom Mark, The Elder Brave. Haven't seen that name in a little bit. Dennis McGee, Low Hit, and Paney, 1981.
Yo, we should have looked at this. Yo, check this out real quick.
What a year.
So going back over here.
Thanks, Painted Pages.
So we just pulled this right here.
Sorry,
you see how it
Fallen
said 14 minutes ago we pulled this? So somebody just pulled a Darkman 1, Detective 577, spectacular. But look, 38 minutes ago, somebody pulled this FF72.
Jeez.
Was there anything big pulled? Let's see. Oh, first Constantine was pulled.
What's up, Coconator?
How much is the first Constantine in a 9.2? Does it say? Oh, they sold it. Okay, so just over $200.
That's actually, I like that cover.
And heavy hitters, what's still available? Avengers 1 still there. ASM 129 still there. Daredevil, what is that? 181? Newsstand ASM 252 and a 9.8.
You're not going to even address that one?
House of Secrets, what is it? 92 first Swamp Thing and a 6.0.
That one with the Rhino I recognize.
That's first Rhino ASM 36 or 31 or some shit.
Scroll.
FF 48.
Ooh.
First Deathstroke and a 9.8. ASM 316 and a 9.8. Oh, Batman 423, 9.6.
McFartland.
Bro, is this Ultimate Fallout 4? This isn't. Oh, no, it's not 4. But I was going to say, what is it?
Thanks for being here,
3.
Painey.
Jajevic variant for 3. So still some big heavy hits.
Coconator says, Phie gave you a calm response to your snap. That means you're going to get it when the stream ends. You should start posting pictures of the black eyes you get.
Bro, I keep seeing dots right here. If you're not looking at that, it's a dot. Your eye's making a dot. You see that?
Mm-hmm. It's optical illusion, babe.
It's like, I don't know if you guys can see it. So this empty circle, that's weird. ASM annual 1 and a 5.5 is there too. All right, cool. So there's still some craziness. Somebody must have got the Hulk 181. Oh yeah, I did see somebody got the Hulk 181.
Will I be having mint chocolate chip ice cream tonight? Let me tell you something right now. Megan made fucking brownies yesterday.
Jordo says he's not supporting Neil Gaiman. He diddles women. So is anybody else boycotting Sandman season 2 because of that?
Wait, what happened?
Yeah, so the author for Neil Gaiman, he got in trouble for like
Neil Gaiman?
Yeah.
Not for Neil. He. Are you talking about Neil Gaiman or someone who works for him?
No, him.
Oh, okay.
The author.
And what did he do?
He got accused of something, sexual abuse or something. I don't know exactly what it was. Glad you got rid of your Infinity box set. I'm thinking about buying. There's a few on eBay. Always love that box and some of the best material. The box sets are cool. But the hardcover, I'd rather have the omnibus than the hardcovers. I like the box more than the hardcovers is the problem with those. Yeah, and then you got the same thing. Yeah, with the guy from Red Hot Chili Peppers. He has
listen to the music. You'll hear it in the music. The whole album of Californication is just about whatever.
But Eric Thompson likes Anthony Kiedis. Next statue review is going to be more than likely the Sideshow Apocalypse, the Sideshow Archangel, PF. Warren Worthington the 3.
It's Friday.
Got to get down on Friday.
It's Friday.
McMillions is a great doc about how the Monopoly game at McDonald's back in the day was a total scam. I love playing that though. So did we.
Let me tell you something right now. I love playing the Monopoly game. I don't even care that it's rigged. Keep it going. I'm in there for the little free foods. All right,
bro. I am looking forward to the new Marvel beat 'em up. What is it called? Like Marvel Cosmic Invasion. It looks like the X-Men arcade game, but updated, kind of like how the TMNT Shredder's Revenge game is. Coconator became a member. Appreciate it, Coke.
Finally.
I was thinking about you the other day because he hit us with that super chat, and Coconator, it reminded me of the Seinfeld episode where George wants to be called T-Bone, but they start calling him Coco instead.
T-Bone? Where does George think he could be called T-Bone?
There's no way, shape, or form is he a T-Bone. First of all, should be G-Bone. Isn't that what Jerry says to him? Crazy Cat says Arcane Season 1 was one of the best things produced in ages. I actually, when does this come out? This Cosmic Invasion or whatever. I'm down for that for sure.
Beat him up. And then as soon as he gets the platinum, all of you guys that are expecting to play with him can just kick rocks.
Crazy Cat,
he's done.
Crazy Cat's telling you that comics ain't been $2 to $3 in the last decade, Phie. If you got $1. When I was a kid, they were $1.50, I think. A Frankfurter was a nickel.
Yeah.
Love a good tugboat. Hold on. Ain't no way you're saying you don't got time to watch when you're watching the same shit about Poop Cruise. I didn't watch Poop Cruise.
The thing about it, Flippy, is I'm watching it while I'm working, so I don't have to look at that. But Arcane, I feel like I need to watch.
Maldo says girls don't notice calves. Can you attest to that, babe? When you're looking at a guy, do you say,
here's what girls will notice. We won't notice unless you're top heavy, like you've been working out, but your legs do not match. Like if you're slim from top to bottom, no one notices. But if you're unbalanced, then it can be noticeable. But you're right. For the most part, we don't notice it. But the Crazy Cat says girls notice everything.
Paulo says he's a big guy and his calves are massive in the wrong way. I wish I can give them away. You got them dad calves. What's funny is I don't have big, huge dad calves, but I got muscular ass calves just from always carrying around this weight. And then when I lose weight,
it never loses from that to the calves.
I actually got a good proportion when it comes to the calves.
I feel like I have big calves for a girl. I feel like I've got calves.
If you got $1, throw it at a DJ. Maldo, what's the next statue review? I actually got a statue from Iron Studios that I can get, but I haven't really picked which one it is yet. They got the Hellboy quarter scale joint, which looks pretty cool. Yeah, he needs 13. We'll get him, brother. I have read Radiant Black. Radiant Black was cool because it was, damn, what's the guy's name? Is it Dennis Hopeless? And then he went to his regular name, Dennis Howlam or something. He basically was responsible for the success of the Power Rangers reboot. Which, he doesn't own the IP. So then he made his own IP, Radiant Black, self-published through, I guess, Image or something. And it was pretty good. But I kind of fell off of it after a while. Did I have that right? I feel like that's right.
I wasn't listening because I
ain't asking you.
I'm reading all the calves comments. First of all, MJ, let's measure them. I don't even know why it made your comment need to be approved. He says, I bet you my calves are bigger. Run it.
I did hear a rumor that John Bernthal was going to be Punisher in the next Spider-Man movie, Brand New Day.
I will measure mine in centimeters just for you, and we'll see who's got more centimeters around the fattest part of their calf.
How many hits did Neo have?
I'm about to go run and get it right now.
The only thing I know about Neo is, let me be the one to give you everything you want and need.
Good love and protection.
Give me your selection. I don't know the word. No one cares about calves until you can grow them like my boy that is a bodybuilder.
If you do, if you just put the balls of your feet on the edge of a 45 plate and you just stand up on them and touch your heels all the way down, you do 10 of those, your calves will be screaming.
Yeah, it would be dope to buy a trailer park, rent out all the trailers except one, and we're just chilling up in that bit. Arcane Season 2 falls off hard, in my opinion. It's good for Season 1 and the first half of Season 2. I didn't even know Season 2 came out. Only flips.
Tante Cook. Oh, Jerry Bourne. What's up?
Jerry Bourne here flexing 70 on him. Damn.
Wait, oh. Damn. Jerry Bourne's at 70 months.
70.
Babe, you got to make a different thing. In 2 months, he's going to have
what is 6 years?
6
is that
years.
72?
Yes.
So we have a 2-month deadline to make a new emoji for it. A new badge. There are calves in the ranchers heard by me.
Leash!
Damn, I feel like Leash ain't swung through in a minute. What up, Leash? Off the leash. Unleashed. Crazy Cat says CGC is a scam. You can always just put a comic book inside of a frame. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If you really love a new modern book, you don't have to grade it. You could put it in a bag and board, a Mylar, a top loader, a comics capsule, or whatever. No need to really grade it.
Gosh. You could, come on, just type it in the chat. Just type it in the chat.
Chapulin, what up? What's he saying?
I'll tell you later. Because I don't want you to accidentally read it.
Oh, okay.
Bordeaux says, have you watched Tombstone yet? He had to get in a nice tight 6 hours of Expedition 33
I did
yesterday.
play that shit for 6 hours, yo.
Was it 6 hours?
I did because I did the new comic review. No, it must have been 5 hours. I did the new comic. I was like, yo, I'm not going to play the game until I do the video. So I did the video, got it ready to go. And I think when I was done, it was 1 o'clock. Then we played Silent Hill 2 for like 30 minutes. And then I played Expedition until like 6.
He got so frustrated at my game.
How did he get so frustrated?
He was ready to throw
maybe
the remote. I could hear.
I was ready to throw the remote at the TV like that guy Ashton Hall when he was doing his little skit. What was the what did I snapped at you?
Jerry Bourne. He wasn't saying that you snapped at me, but we were snapping, like making
busting on each other.
Yeah. Oh god.
Like Will Smith said.
Hold on. Jerry Bourne asked if the Mints are going to Statue Con.
We are.
We'll be there. We'll be there.
Jerry, are you going to be there?
You're going to get your 72-month reward in person for having a 72-month membership, because it's like 2 months from now.
Yo, it's going to be.
We'll see you in person. I'm going to give you a clean uppercut.
Thanks. Anthony Rowlett, hello.
Hello.
Steve just got his CGC graded Last Ronin signed by Eastman, but it was cracked. Still waiting on the company that's the middleman to reply on how it's going to get fixed. Sucks, bro. Damn. Yeah, that's the other thing. CGC is really good with the signature stuff, man. The signature shit makes it worth it. Gun Fanatic just recently found his ASM 129. They paid $150 for it when I was 14. Damn. That's a cool that's a mystic pull that you found there.
JP Taylor, it's okay. You're here now.
Oh, Painty 1981 says thanks for whoever gifted. Yes. Thanks for being here. I see it on my. What's he talking about? He sees what? Oh, he's talking about the points thing. Phie, will you be having mint chocolate chip ice cream tonight?
Well, Megan's been making all of these delicious. So she made brownies the other day. She was a little bit short on the cocoa powder, so she replaced that portion that was missing with protein powder. I don't like it when she puts the protein powder, but they were good. I ate a bunch of them yesterday, which isn't good because now I got too much protein and I'm not going to weigh less. I want to weigh less. I want to be lighter.
So you ate a bunch of brownies in the hopes that you would weigh less. Ooh, Metal Elf, yes, we did miss you. I'm
going to knock you out after the show just for that. I'm going to make your head spin all the way around your fucking neck.
Oh, so Payne must be over there in the UK as well. George is getting upset. Metal Elf member for 8 months, man.
Leash says, sorry, it's been a minute. My manager was under investigation and got fired.
Damn.
LMAO. So work's been balls. What?
Damn. Well, no, thanks. You're still thinking of us. You still remember.
So now you're doing your manager's job and your job.
Dangerous One says T-Bone is a Christian rapper from the 90s. Girls notice everything, Crazy Cat says. Ooh.
I like pretty girls.
I love girls.
Like,
girls.
What?
Carlos has cankles. No, Dan Flippy, no love for the fallen hero. I could definitely probably do a good kick.
Yo, so
kick you apart.
Yeah, I will do a flying jump kick. All right.
No, she won't do that.
I won't, because she'll be like, "Oh, you're running in the house. Stop running." It's like, I want to run in the house. Why can't I run?
Because you're gonna slip, man.
So you're gonna go right through the floor. I'm like, how?
Jag says nice calves on women balance them out, especially when they wear heels. Wife has nice calves. Ooh, Phie's got nice calves and thighs. Phie
Stop! What are you saying?
Phie says she's gonna wear high heels at StatueCon.
I kind of felt like I was gonna, because it sounds like Marcos is gonna have like a nice dinner going.
So we're gonna dress up for the dinner.
I'm gonna wear one nice outfit. If there's multiple nice dinners, nicest dinner, I'm wearing the heels.
We're doing a Friday and a Saturday dinner.
I've been
Saturday's gonna be the nicest dinner.
I know what kind of shoes I want to get. I've been looking for them because I'm getting them from the thrift store.
He's gonna be on them heels for y'all.
I'm gonna wear heels.
Symmetry is everything. Gem is talking about Radiant Black. I am.
I gotta go wipe my nose really quick.
Wipe it. OnlyFans, them calves, MJ. Radiant Pink was really good. Yeah, that was like a little offshoot, right? The Pink Ranger, whatever you call him. Kyle Higgins wrote Radiant Black. My bad. Yeah, Kyle Higgins, not Dennis Hallam. Kyle Higgins is the one. Yes. Crazy Cat says they got a statue of Big Guy and Rusty the Boy Robot. They made a great animated series that faithfully emulated the look of Jeff Darrow's art. I'm not familiar with that, to be really real. Fallen Hero slowed down for the calf contest. Neo got that Megamind head. I didn't even really notice. Hello, my wife, Mock Swagger says.
My wife.
Jerry got that 10-year plan. Yo, for real. Jerry's just like, every time he comes in, he's like, damn, I forgot I'm still on this membership. I got meant to cancel it. And I was excited for my upcoming 4-year badge. 4 years is so crazy, man. Bordeaux. Phie, I've been trying to watch Tombstone. Phie doesn't want to do it. I'm joking.
Listen.
Freak on a leash. My wife. Corn reference spotted. Statue Con. Yeah, man. What is it? August 7th or something like that, I think.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to be there all the days.
Just restarted The Wire last night. My wife's from Baltimore. Shit is wild. I've never seen The Wire.
Through the
Have
wire.
you?
No.
How have we never watched The Wire? Jasper, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're able to watch. We love it too, man.
What up? Oh, that first of all, your profile picture. Where is you?
Looks like a nice
That is
Machu
that.
Picchu or some shit.
Babe, that's the ocean. It's the fucking ocean.
Oh, man. Got my room last night. Damn, we're going to be Jerry Bourne in the flesh.
Hey, I'm going to bring an air mattress. We're in that room with you.
Micaiah Brown.
No, I'm kidding.
EML's going to his first San Diego Comic-Con this year. Any recommendations for me on what to do? Damn, San Diego Comic-Con hasn't been the same, in my opinion, since Sideshow stopped setting up there, man.
Oh, yeah.
And Hall H, they stopped doing. But is Hall H coming back to San Diego Comic-Con? What to do? I mean, man, you're going to be walking around. The reality is you can walk through the whole Comic-Con in like, what, less than 2 hours?
Yeah.
It depends how much you stop and look at things.
I like San Diego because I like the little like city area right next to it.
The Gaslamp District. So when you walk out of San Diego, the downtown area is called the Gaslamp District.
It's like a tropical New York style area.
Yeah.
Because it's got like
It's a
the
city
walking
vibe.
vibes and like all of that.
I did not see Ashton Hall get shook in London. The last thing I saw when he did the ice show speed race. No better prosthetics than Boogie Nights. That's Marky Mark for you. JP Taylor, what up? Fashionably late.
Boogie Nights?
Yeah. Boogie Nights.
I don't know what that is.
That's where the name Dirt Diggler comes from. That's where Marky Mark plays a porn star. And at the end, he whips out his dong on the screen. And his whole thing was he was a porn star because he had a super long dong.
What?
Yeah, but I guess it was a prosthetic that they used to really drive it home.
Do they really have him fucking
full
hang?
frontal? Yes.
What? Wait, this is the movie club
Marky Mark?
movie this weekend.
Marky Mark dongs out, a young Marky
What?
Mark.
He's hanging fucking meat?
No,
He said it's a meat market?
I've heard nothing but good things about Tombstone. We have the Blu-ray or DVD.
I've heard nothing but good things about Boogie Nights. What? I've never heard of this movie.
Yo, it's where he's a porn star.
You always think that he's my hall pass. How have you never brought this up?
I think that's the reason. I think there's a reason why I've never brought this up.
I can't watch movies like that. I can't.
The thing is, he's like this young, dumb kid with a long dong, and he has stamina. So he does good in the porn industry.
I can't
That's
even
the movie.
understand that this is a movie I've never even heard of.
Toxic, what up? Said, what have your experiences been like reading comic books outside of the big two? I think you graduate to the comics outside of the big two to get some of that real culture. But my big complaint against indie books and books that are outside of the big two, they don't do superheroes as well. Long dong.
Mox, bring
you have calves.
Bring me my stunt cock.
Jeez Louise. Phie's got good calves.
I do.
Phie's got good legs.
I'll kick you apart. All right. I could do Yo, I want to stand up and do it right now just so you guys can see that. I could fuck at. I'd kick your head off, babe. Do a side kick. My dad did karate, right? I've seen my father in a fucking gi.
What does that do with your karate skills?
Because he taught me how to punch.
Yeah,
So I will.
This was always the move they taught you in karate.
Right now, and my dad was like, "It's important to make sure your wrist is not fucked up, so you don't break your wrist." Yo, the whole thing.
Phie punches like this.
Oh, I'm feeling violent right now.
We got to do a feats of strength.
Yeah.
Fallen Hero. I was thinking the same thing with Leash being Employee of the Year and a manager spot opened up. You think she would be a shoo-in?
Chad Knutson.
Maybe I'll watch Arcane.
I have seen Fear. All right, I have seen Fear. Reese Witherspoon is one of my favorite actresses. She has a book club. She's like a billionaire. You know that, right?
Who?
Reese Witherspoon.
She is?
Yes. She makes crazy money.
Legally Blonde?
Yeah.
How cool would it be? How cool would mint ice cream go with gem candies in it? Call Ben and Jerry's.
I don't want candies in it. I want chocolate and ice cream. I don't want any gummy.
What's funny is I just
just
put my daughter onto this. So I had to buy new toothpaste. We actually all needed new toothpaste. I always just buy whatever toothpaste says mint on it, just because of the gem mint.
Karate doesn't work, Phie. Tommy Keys, the second I see you, you're gonna get the wind knocked out of you. Your solar plexus aren't safe, so you better keep your arms up.
Have you ever had the wind knocked out of you?
Yes, I have. My brother accidentally knocked me off of a trampoline and I landed flat on my back.
I can't even breathe just thinking about it.
Flat on my back. Couldn't breathe. First of all, he fucked my shoulder up. Mom, are you here?
What's the deal, Least? Why? Because you won't get overtime opportunities as a manager or something?
Yeah, they move you to salary and then they
Going
work you like
Sizzler,
a dog. Like, doesn't matter their salary.
I guess
Hours
that doesn't
don't
make sense,
matter.
Jack. Women with nice calves usually have nice thighs. That is true. Get her some thrift store red bottoms. That protein's better for you anyway. You'll be leaner without the extra sugar and carbs.
What you don't understand, what you don't understand, Tommy, is in that gi, there's also a holster. All right, so if the karate doesn't work,
but yeah, Chad, but you're slim head to toe. You're proportionate,
right?
The comic vet, what up? 6-hour stream today. Let's do it. Fuck it, let's do it. We got to go to the gym after this, man. Shoulders and back. I took the day off yesterday. My rickety body needed the rest. Thailand Tommy back in effect.
I love this.
Big guy and what is this? Big guy and Rusty goated. Too bad it was so short.
I don't know who Big Guy and Rusty are.
Phie, why did you cancel Movie Club? Jem really liked watching 80s movies.
My mom says it's calf day. It's calf day.
Jerry Bourne got a sweet no air mattress needed. Yeah, we got an Airbnb. We're gonna be there with Mike Cecilia, Beth, Flippy, and Pate again. We're gonna be there again. Chad, a Metal Elf's gonna be there. But I think he just drives through though.
Oh, what else is happening? What's happening globally?
You're thinking locally. You got to think globally. Never seen Breaking Bad, but funny. I know everything about it. We actually rewatched it. Last year? I think Breaking Bad is low key overrated.
Oh, babe, thank you for saying it. The end, bad.
How about it sucked? No, Breaking Bad was cool, but I don't think it's definitely not the best TV show of all time. Sometimes it gets number one in a lot of those lists. Yeah,
like it's not better than It's Always Sunny.
Scotty Arm says, yeah, but it's not a comedy. You got to look at it like a live action drama. You got to compare it to like Sopranos, Sons of Anarchy,
Bloodline. Bloodline was a great. It's so good, babe. Oh, I forgot to say this the other day. I wanted to say this and I forgot to say this. When I watched 28 Weeks Later, I did talk about Idris Elba and all that, but Jeremy Renner is in it. Hawkeye is in it. He's a major character.
Ooh, Tin Man says Breaking Bad was the best. First of all, they say that it ain't even better than Better Call Saul. What was I going to say before that? What would you say? Oh, Jeremy Renner. Our daughters used to call him Hot Guy.
No, I used to jokingly say that because it's Hawk Guy, and it's just the letters are bad.
Austin May likes Comic Cons that have comics. I mean, people give San Diego and New York a bad rap, but they have a lot of comic book vendors and the best artist alley you're gonna find, right? I mean, those are the biggest conventions.
LOL, curmudgeon. See you later.
Curmudgeon's out.
He was out earlier, but he's like, all right, I gotta go again. 1, 4, 3.
Now, really, I'm going.
But yes, Breaking Bad was the best show ever. I've seen it anyway. It's way better than Better Call Saul.
Phie didn't want to watch Better Call Saul. I have never seen it. I've seen like the first couple episodes, but I wanted to watch it right after. But Phie wasn't with it. Yeah. Seriously,
Sons of Anarchy, I would even say is better than
Sopranos.
Phie
doesn't like Sopranos.
Oh no, better than Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad. I would, if someone was like, "Would you rather watch Sons of Anarchy or Breaking Bad?" I'd be like, "Get Sons of Anarchy on."
I like Ozarks too. So did Phie.
Ozark was great.
First of all, Silver Surfer, Shia LaBeouf.
When Opie died, I didn't give a fuck.
Baby, you can't drop big spoilers.
What? It's not a spoiler.
First of all, she rides out to Nas at the end. Anyway, Boogie Nights is a great movie about the porn industry. It's a classic. No, it's a serious movie though.
Watching it at StatueCon.
When Flippy comes through, we're watching it. No, I was thinking about that earlier because when Flippy came through, we watched Avatar 2. I'm like, well, what are we going to watch in August? At least as Mock, I know what I want to watch next.
Leash, if you don't watch it by the time I see you next, when we both see each other, we're watching it.
It's on.
And just for that, Gem and Mock have to watch it with us.
K Marco, appreciate K Marco is gonna send me that the Eddie Brock Carnage issues that I need. Appreciate you, sir. Good looks on that. For some reason, issue 2 LCSs in our area didn't have it, and Midtown, it was like on wait list or some shit. Keep her head in the dark. I will. About Boogie
Tommy, don't join an MC.
First of all, there's a whole category of movies that we both haven't been introduced to. Heather Graham's the real reason to watch Boogie Nights.
Is Heather Graham also in Austin Powers, one of the Austin Powers movies?
I've never seen Fear with Mark Wahlberg. Have you?
Yes.
Was it good? Was it like in snow or something like that?
It's great. It's a good movie.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
Not Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. But I think they talk about pink cocaine in that movie.
Heather Graham. I don't know who Heather. Let me see. Who is Heather Graham?
Nameless. I've thought about that. I was like, soon.
Is she from like Mars Attacks or some shit? She's in The Hangover. Oh, she is in Austin Powers.
I told you.
It is Austin Powers.
First of all, like as a child, every time one of those movies came out, my whole family, we would go and watch
Austin Powers
them.
was big.
Mike Myers was a major cornerstone of my childhood.
They say he's a CIA asset.
I know. I'm very upset about it.
It's weird, right?
Wait, what did Crazy Cat say? Heather Graham was an Austin Powers sequel. She also was in the movie adaptation of Alan Moore's From Hell.
Boo, 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 boo. Yeah. Karate doesn't work. 50. I don't think 50 is a billionaire. Well, Curmudgeon already left.
Oh, crazy. That's what you were talking about. Psychosocial. Crazy Cat said Sons of Anarchy did the thing where the main guy always has brilliant 4D chess moves off screen that pay off, but he's always making dumbass decisions on screen.
I don't really remember that. I just remember Peggy Bundy as Gemma with her son Jax, right? Lee says she loves Fear. Something about a problematic man is hot, but only in fantasies. Mock is the ideal husband. I have been blessed. Aww. How come AMC isn't doing and her husband in his next comment, how come AMC isn't doing a Brokeback Mountain popcorn bucket?
I saw a joke that there was going to be a female Brokeback Mountain with 2 girls.
Put a girl on. Yo, I've seen that dude's reels all the time.
I don't even know how he came up with this whole idea, but I can't stop watching that.
I don't understand. So they don't just put a girl on the phone just to mess with him back? Like,
I've seen him do it where he's talking to a woman and he says
I've never seen that.
And I'm like, but that's a girl.
Chad, did you see what he said? You said your brothers played a ton of sports. Did they eat a ton of food? Was your fridge always full?
My brothers were sports players and they could eat. All right. It's amazing that my father was even able to retire because I had brothers that soccer. Do you know how much energy you expel
But
playing soccer.
First of all, I don't even think they. So Phie's house
in the Florida sun.
Phie's dad's house was like the neighborhood house. I would also she had a bunch of brothers. All their friends would come over. I would come over. All my friends would come over. Phie would make everybody sandwiches. So not only did they have a bunch of boys living there, there was a lot of other people that were always at that house.
We had a golf cart, right? My dad painted it to look like a fire truck, and he would adjust the governor in it so that we couldn't speed on it, but we would try to adjust the governor so we could definitely speed on it. And he would get all of his friends would get on it, and we would be blasting around the neighborhood with like 8 kids hanging off of a golf cart. I see him now in our neighborhood. I'm like, get this golf cart out of here. Yo, I don't want to see any golf carts.
We would show up like 5 deep minimum to Phie's house.
And there was already a lot of people at my house because I have brothers.
And they have friends. They had the nice like screened in patio where we would all play cards and smoke ciggies.
Hell yeah.
We used to hang out there. I'll never forget one time. I didn't even go with you. What holiday was it? You and Saab went to your dad's house.
It was the 4th of July.
4th of July. Me and my boy.
You couldn't go.
I was already done.
Yeah, you were bedridden.
And Saab always tells the story about how your brother Pete, Saab came over with a bunch of beer. Pete takes the milk out the fridge, puts it on the counter, and puts the beer in the fridge, and just leaves the milk out. Like, fuck the milk. It's
so many times. Yes. I flew off of the golf cart one time. You guys were all in the house. I flew off the golf cart. I was astern, and I had cuts all over my arms and knees and elbows. Yes, I came in. You guys were playing cards at the table, and you just didn't even give a shit. You just looked. You were like, "I'm winning. Clean yourself up."
Phie, are you gonna watch Boogie Nights
with you?
Grand Wizard of Grief in the house. What up?
But my dad, on the other hand, we had a Rottweiler, and it was always just amazed to me how he just didn't give any of you guys a hard time. Because he gave all of my female friends a hard time. He would nip their butts when they would walk up the stairs to go up to my room, and he would pinch them on their butts.
I remember you used to tell me that. Chad, we did not get the same Airbnb. We got a different one. Sopranos is the go.
Wait.
Joey J in the house. What up? Would you rather be last in line for Bonnie Blue or first in line to fight the Hulk? Jeez Louise.
I heard that Bonnie Blue was born.
Is that true?
A boy.
Should be at StatueCon every day. Cool.
Hold on, Tommy Keys. You watched the Mayans show, the spinoff? I couldn't get into it. You can, Tommy Keys. He's allowed. Ernie's allowed. It's Ernie, right?
Yeah, that's what they say. San Diego Comic-Con got hijacked by Hollywood before they ditched it. So now it's back. We're back, baby.
All right, well. What's up? Does anybody have anything fun going on?
Dirty
for
Diggler
Friday?
said Sopranos is overrated, and coming from a Jersey guy, anything fun for this weekend? You're saying?
Wait, did Chad just show up? Fister's here?
They might be talking about Metal Elf.
He said chat faster. I thought he said Chad Fister.
Mox says Sons of Anarchy is one of the only shows he's seen from pilot to finale. Psycho says it always played in her house on repeat because her mom got her and her sisters into it. Sons of Anarchy is awesome.
You think he would, Tommy Keys?
I really wanted one of those kind of motorcycle vests after watching Sons of Anarchy.
Hell yeah. I could do that. I have enough patches.
Oh my god. All right.
Chat Fister.
Yeah, Brad, Opie. Wasn't Opie, is that Ron Perlman?
No.
Who did Ron Perlman play in that show?
Ron Perlman played the other guy who was gunning for top anarchists. I don't know.
I never watched Weeds, the show.
Your sister likes that one.
Did she?
Taylor, yeah.
She liked Weeds. You always like, what's that movie with the dysfunctional family?
Shameless. Shameless. It's about our families.
MZ Abrams, what up? Thank you. Hope you're well as well.
Jaggernaut's turning 52. He wants to know what's a good next Omni for his birthday.
You should get a new 52 omnibus for your birthday. How
Do you
perfect
already
is
have
that?
That's perfect.
There are so many of them. Batman New 52, Deathstroke New 52, Nightwing Prince of Gotham. You could get the compilation books, The 52, which has they had a comic every week for 52 weeks.
Jag, this is what you have to do. It's the New 52 birthday.
New 52 birthday for the 52. I mean,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
it's the only thing that makes sense.
Yes.
Robin Swallows.
Oh, Chibs. I did like when they went over to the UK. You remember when they went and he met his sister?
When they had to go to what was it?
Ireland. They had to go
to the old country. Alex Allen, what do I think about the backups in the Batman / Deadpool? Did that come out? I didn't even get that. I need to pick that up. I didn't even read it. That's crazy. I don't think my shop even had that.
Justice League 52 was goated, says Tommy.
Oh yeah, that's Jim Lee art, right? I believe. Do I still have that?
Sons of Anarchy bedroom vest, says Fallen Hero. You put it on when you take everything off.
Bowfinger is probably Makai's favorite movie with Heather Graham. Bowfinger sounds familiar.
Yeah.
What about Goldfinger?
I love gold.
Goldfinger. Oh yeah, this was what Steve Martin and Eddie Murphy.
I'll tell you right now, this is not what I was expecting to see when you pull it up.
Such a cold finger. A lot of Simpsons reels yesterday. Do you know about the dud? I don't know. I guess they have the new episode of The Simpsons. They killed Marge or something, or they show a future where she's dead or something. Heather Graham fans should check out "Killing Me Softly" with his song. Telling my whole life.
Flippy, it is gonna be hot.
The Deadpool
in 2 months.
I feel like the Deadpool versus Wolverine popcorn buckets is what really started getting the popcorn buckets on the map. This is my opinion.
Marco, his name was Clay. It was Clay. That was who Ron Perlman was. That's right.
Who was Opie? Was Opie the guy that was also in
He was a younger guy.
Sopranos? No.
O-P-I-E, yeah.
Oh, he was the youngster?
He wasn't young.
Oh, yeah. I remember him. Yeah. Yeah, he got done dirty, right? Yeah. Never mind. I'm going to spoiler it. Don't spoil it, babe.
Crazy Cat, I agree with you all day. The Simpsons should have ended 20 years ago.
Yeah. I like Simpsons, seasons maybe 1 through 9 or something? But I was a big Simpsons fan. Huge Simpsons fan. I mean, I still have a soft spot for him. I'll throw that on like Seinfeld as a comfort show.
I haven't watched anything recent. I haven't watched a new Simpson episode in over a decade.
Me neither.
I don't watch the new episodes.
We used to collect the box sets of those.
Yeah.
Tommy wishes he could bring his dog to GemCon. Flew off the golf cart. Sounds like a great childhood. These kids don't go outside these days. Nah, it was good. Yo, that neighborhood was so dope because I met Phie because she moved into the neighborhood that I used to live in. And this neighborhood had one way in and one way out. So you go into the neighborhood.
Blood in and blood out.
And it had like a river behind it, or a canal. It had a canal behind it. So it was like a fortified ass neighborhood. You go in, you have all these different roads and cul-de-sacs.
But it also had a small section of uninterrupted nature.
It had the woods.
It had the woods.
And it had a community pool. Yo, I grew up in that neighborhood. Yo, that shit was... Yo, I always looked like...
We used to always jump the fence to go into the pool, and the guy who lived across the street from the pool was like the angry neighbor that like Dennis the Menace would bother, you know? And he would always be like, "You kids gotta stop jumping into the pool. You're breaking the fence." It's like, listen, we're in here.
Would you move back in that neighborhood?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would.
What if we found a house in that neighborhood?
They're $1 million houses now. There's
like
no way.
400,000 now.
There's no way.
They're expensive now because it's Florida.
Yeah, what if we got the house that I lived in?
That shit was probably like $100,000. Those houses when we lived there as kids.
I don't think so. I don't have a clue. I guess I could get on the horn with my dad and be like, "Do you remember the?"
He would know.
Oh, and the street that I lived on was 52nd.
Don Cheadle's also in Boogie Nights as a porn star, or is it Terrence Howard?
What? He's over there talking about linchpins during your lap
the
dance.
linchpin system is one of his better ideas. I could see Phie making a vest like that. Yo, making motorcycle vests with patches everywhere. Ron Perlman, what is Hellboy? I haven't seen the new movie.
I'm Baba Yaga.
Yeah, I remember Opie now. Hop on that Silver Surfer Omni, Fallen Hero recommends. Chad's going to the LPGA tournament today. Not a big golf guy, but it's free. Beautiful country club. Why not? Well, how about because it's hot as F outside?
Yeah, you couldn't give me a free ticket to go stand outside today.
The best 52 Omni got to be Batman Volume 1. Easy. Tommy gives a recommendation for Justice League 52. Doesn't that lead into the Dark Side War saga as well? Go ahead, babe.
Tommy Key says the guy Chibs on Sons of Anarchy, he was the Irish guy. Yeah. He has scars on his face in that show. I don't know if you recall.
Yes. The big, does it have a big one or?
They're real. They're real live scars that he got. Tommy Keys says that he got a Glasgow smile.
What about
back
a Glasgow
in the day.
kiss?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you one of those. He really got one. Those are real scars that he has.
Yeah. That's cool.
He got them from eating popsicles.
I'm surprised to see all the Sons of Anarchy love. I kind of recall people feeling like that was overrated back in the day when it was coming out.
Listen.
Anyone like Shaun of the Dead? We watched it.
I will agree, though, if someone was like Sons of Anarchy is a girl's show, I'd be like, I kind of agree with you.
Tom Hardy's Mobland sounds dope. I don't know if it has a pool. It will be hot.
It will be hot. I could spray you with the hose if they got one, Flippy. You ever had your mom do that for you?
Mobland is clutch. Peace out, Lee's getting them cakes going.
Yo, she's got them going, baby. All right.
Got them cakes.
Yo, imagine if we did battle vests, guys. Geminite vests where we all got like
gang. We got you ganged up.
Telling you right now, I already know a few lieutenants that I would patch out. I don't know what the terms are.
Yeah, I've seen the Galactus bucket. They're going. I think it's $70 at the theaters. They're already.
I like when they do that kind of stuff. Where they make special like collectibles, specialized. I know it's manufactured collectibles, but I kind of like it. The Dune bucket. Oh
yeah.
I really like the funny ones they did for Deadpool and Wolverine, where they both have their mouth holes.
Yo, that Dune thing. They had a big life size version of that when me and Jay were in Brazil. Yeah, Steve, I did see this hot toy. At first, I thought it was a statue. It's the Batman Nightfall hot toy. I saw Mike posted it in the Discord too. That neighborhood sounds like a trap. It's actually
it's actually a nice neighborhood.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a problem saying the name of the neighborhood.
Yeah, it's called Lawrence Turn
in Winston Park.
In Coconut Creek is what it is.
Yeah,
Coconut Creek, Florida.
It was a nice area. It was a nice little neighborhood,
but it wasn't an affluent area.
No,
it was just nice.
It was just nice. It's because there's a lot of palm trees.
Yo, it was dope because I lived in a cul-de-sac, and my friends, they lived across the street, so we lived in our own cul-de-sac. We called it the Circle, and then there was a bunch of other kids in the neighborhood. It was like some real '90s shit. Bro.
I lived in a cul-de-sac at the back of the neighborhood,
but not at the same time as
not at the same time.
When I moved out, the thing that was what's cool about it being one way in, one way out is that as kids, we would ride our bikes, rollerblades, all that throughout the whole neighborhood.
There's no through traffic.
Yeah, exactly. The cars drive slow. It's safe because nobody's there unless you live there. It was good. It was a great little time there. I think I lived there from when I was like 6 years old to like 11. And then my parents split up, and then I was apartment living.
And then
that was the downfall right there. But
then this happened.
Those years. But I had kept those same friends for really, a long time after that.
So many stories. So many stories. So I moved to my dad's house when I was turning 16. That's crazy. And then I met you. I met you just before I moved to my dad's house.
If you really want to trip, the actor who played Half Sack murdered his landlord and then like fell to his death or something. He was really about that life.
Yes.
Was that your dad's?
That's it. That's the house.
Click on it. How much is it worth now?
It's probably not on the market.
But it still will tell you. Damn.
It's as much as this house.
Crazy.
Told you.
The YouTube channel Rating for Vengeance, hilarious coverage of the Fantastic Four movie.
Damn, they closed up the fence on this side because this side used to be all the way open with no fence.
Really?
Yes. Oh my god.
It looks nice.
I used to sneak in through this door all the time.
I know. I remember my address on my house that I lived in.
I can find it just by going to the map. Oh my gosh.
Chad says, do you mess with Rick and Morty? I used to not like it, and Phie used to be really into it. It was always too like, they deal with a lot of what's the word I'm looking for, babe? Like deep, kind of deep.
Oh yeah, it really makes you think about shit.
It really, yeah. I don't know how to explain. Can you help me out a little bit?
No, I can't think of the words. It's really it really makes you get deep in your brain and think about shit.
Right, about like your own mortality
Right.
and like the universe. It was like too mind blowing for me.
Right.
But I did start to watch it, and it is good. Well, the first whatever seasons they were good.
The second they took the guy away who is Rick, I can't watch anymore. I'll watch up to that point. I don't watch it anymore.
Tommy Flanagan was in Guardians. Been in a ton of stuff. We should get the battle vest for sure. It's like, yeah, it is like that, but a nice area though.
Existential, says Christian Pierce. It's existential.
Yes, existential crisis.
Existential.
Phie's fridge was filled with Hot Pockets back in the day.
Listen to me right now. Hot Pockets, Totino's pizza, pizza rolls, lunch meat. That's the thing about our families. We're both sandwich making families. Like we make sandwiches. I want Jersey Mike's today.
Yeah, that's what they call it in New York, $1.50 instead of and it's not. I don't think it's a Glasgow smile. I'm pretty sure it's a Glasgow kiss.
Well, Glasgow kiss is getting
hit in the face with a bottle
or headbutt or something. A Glasgow smile is where they cut you.
A lot of 10 to 12-year-old Jacksons these days because of that show.
But it's spelled Jax.
Nameless is recommending a sci-fi horror for you on Shudder called Ash. It's crazy wild. The visuals are off the chisane.
I'm in.
Yeah, Spider was no shirt, no pants the whole movie. The Sin City. I watched the Sin City movie, the first one at least. Down for a battle vest.
Yo, Micaiah Brown, hi. I've been meaning to say hi the whole time, but this guy won't stop talking.
Won't stop yapping.
It's just going.
Hails from Yapsville.
I used to love the ham and cheese Hot Pockets. The pepperoni pizza Hot Pockets were good too. I used to take them to work and heat them up at FPL.
Hot Pockets? What was the best Hot Pocket? Pizza one or the ham and cheese?
So the pizza one tasted better, but it gave you the worst heartburn. But the ham and cheese,
Christian Pierce came through.
It's good
with the comment that I was looking for.
Yeah, I said his name.
Brad says his parents still live here in Arnold, where we grew up. One street with a cul-de-sac sidewalks. It's like 90s time warp. Every house backs up to woods. No neighbors behind you. Damn, that's fine. Fallen Hill's been having an existential crisis. I can't even say this word.
Existential.
For over a week. I be getting them sometimes too.
Yo,
man.
I get it.
Sometimes when I blaze, I get them.
Hey, I'm in one right now.
Now I want a sandwich. That's the thing I can't eat when I'm trying to like get in shape.
A sandwich.
Where did the barbecue Hot Pocket go? Love that one.
Ooh.
Yeah, Jack, we're about to do the same with you. Katy Perry is single now. Jeez.
Orlando came to his senses.
Orlando Bloom, 6 years they were engaged. I just saw this somewhere. She's a sim. Flippy's out. Philly cheesesteak Hot Pockets.
First of all, if you gave me a Philly cheesecake,
it was all about the pepperoni.
Hot Pocket.
Yeah, the ham and cheese. That was my personal fave.
Hot Pocket does need to do some aggressive dessert Hot Pockets. They're just in the savory market. They need to switch over to like a churro Hot Pocket or something.
Hot Pockets don't need to taste good. They just burn your mouth so you don't taste anything. That is true.
Oh my God, that's it. We're there.
And that song.
Metabolism. Go ahead, babe. Existential metabolism.
I always could say metabolism correctly, but existential. I can't even say it. Existential. Josh Phelps. They have a churro toaster
entrepreneur.
Totino's was my shiz. What is that thing about Totino's with the SNL skit?
Honey, are you ready with the Totino's?
Tommy, they don't have Hot Pockets in the UK because they're probably carcinogenic. Whatever. It's
bad for you for sure. Bagel bites.
The bagel bites are the shit. First of all, I used to put Tabasco sauce on them shits. Xavier says they bought We bought in the neighborhood we were in so our kids could live there with tons of kids running around. Now I'm the old dude complaining about too many kids out on their bikes. Come on, man.
I can't complain. When I see kids out on their bicycles, I'm like, that's one less kid with an iPad in his hand. Yes. Yes.
Polly Lopes went to Philly for a field trip, got the tour guide fired. Totino. Totinos are what? Pizza? Frozen pizza? Remember Elliot's? It was always the square Sicilian style pizza.
I really like Red Baron pizzas.
I can say inevitably, indubitably.
He's like, I could say metabolism.
Metabolism, I always said fine.
We had a guy who lived next to us in Florida.
Absolutely.
And damn, I got this hangnail. I want to chew it off. And he couldn't talk good, and he died. And it was just so crazy. He used to say metabolism to us, and I'm like, what was he even talking about? Where he's saying metabolism to us?
Yeah, crazy cats, right? You can't be microwaving the hot pockets. That's where you're burning your mouth. No way, dude. I love seeing kids on bikes. Yeah, I pick up bikes, restore them, and give them to neighborhood kids. Skip the gym and head to Jersey Mike's.
I skipped the gym yesterday. I can't skip today.
Oh, it's Elio's. It's not Elliot's? That was Elliot's. Discombobulated. Arnold and I had a existential crisis at GemCon on them edibles when we were hanging out. Oh, did you? You're like, yo, what is happening right now?
Yeah, next time ask for help so we can help you. I'll be like,
Fun.
oh my God, are you okay?
Yeah, I feel like when you're having an existential crisis, the best thing to do is get your mind off it and just like do some other task, right?
Just make sure you act natural.
Just
whatever you do.
Don't be alone with your thoughts. Whatever you do. Don't think about it. All right, with that, it's time to biz ounce. Appreciate you guys hanging out for the live. We'll be back on Monday. We're winding down season 2. I think we're gonna end up taking a break after or right before StatueCon.
Yeah, we're probably gonna stop just before StatueCon,
and hopefully we'll resume season 3 in a new house. That's kind of like where I'm thinking, where I'm going with it. We're gonna biz ounce, y'all. Appreciate you guys coming through. Thanks for getting all those memberships today. I think they had like a bunch of memberships today.
Thanks for hanging
Thanks
out.
for modding it up for all the mods. Stay minty fresh, y'all. 143. Don't mess up.
Peace.
Said she wasn't ready for this love thing. All she wanna do is do a little club thing. Don't trigger with her friends. Oh, no, you better think again. Oh, you thought that I would sit around and wait around? Baby girl, I'm getting waited on by waiters now. I got the windows down and I'm gone, girl. Hit the flow, do your thing, this your song, girl. You have my heart and you tossed it. I gave you all and you lost it. You had the ball and you dropped it. The Cupid shot and you blocked it. Now I'm ready to fly and I'm doing alright. Sun ain't riding at night while I swerve and say, you done messed up. You done messed up. You done messed up. You done messed up. Cause I don't even know what I was thinking when I met her. She was with the girls drinking. Man, she wasn't drinking, she was drunk. I know that I was dumb, but everybody plays a fool sometimes. It's no exceptions to the rules. Listen, baby, it was something about her eyes, man. Hit her up the next day to see her mind frame. Everything was straight, everything was going good. Got the candles that we listened to the Lauren Hill. Had the mindsets before we did the intercourse, interpreting our dreams, and we discussing the portion and other topics just to see if you were little. You were insecurities and told us you was beautiful. But you had my heart and you tossed it. I gave you all and you lost it. You had the ball and you dropped it. The Cupid shot and you blocked it. Now I'm ready to fly and I'm doing alright. Sun ain't riding at night while I swerve and say, you done messed up. You done messed up. You done messed up. You done messed up. Make more than the first impression, girl. I was trying to leave a brain. Even give Valentine present more than a week ahead. Making sure you were the first girl with a smile. Making sure you were the first girl with them blouse. On the day of came 12 a.m. 8 farm remix. If I found love, Jay Shan. You were writing songs, she'll call you wildin'. But on the real, that was like milk to a cow, man. And it really wasn't nothing. Man, I like the girl that let me stop frontin'. I'm missing you, ain't seen you in days. Can't tell you to go, can't tell you to stay. But there's no reason to worry, cause we both know that you didn't deserve me. Can't be mad because you weren't God's will, and chivalry wasn't there, baby. You the one that killed it. You